Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of FOMO Hour. Today is Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Folks, yesterday we found out that all the jobs data was fake. Today we found out that all the inflation fears about tariffs and their impact on CPI, PPI was fake as well. PPI came in negative month over month, well under expectations. Our beloved internet coins are loving that news. They are green here this morning. Some are more green than others, and we'll talk about why that is on today's show. Farouk will be with us in a little bit. He's saying goodbye to his brother. Mando, we're trying to get into the studio here. A few technical issues, but no worries. We will push through that. We got a lot to talk about on today's show. We'll start with the market report. PPI coming in negative. Oracle stock up 30%. Crypto mining stocks catching a bit on the back of this. It seems like the demand for AI data centers, AI infra is soaring right now. So that's helping a whole lot of crypto stocks. Lisa Cook firing got blocked. It's going to the Supreme Court. Biggest mortgage interest in 3 years as interest rates are finally starting to come down. It's funny how that works. We're going to talk about Senate Democrats are coming to the table. They are reaching across the aisle. They want to talk crypto market structure bill. This is very positive. So we'll get into that. Solana is sending. Pump is sending even harder. There is a battle for the hyperliquid stablecoin. Some are calling the battle rigged. We'll talk about that a little bit. There's a Kong's airdrop today. Jack Butcher doing the next Art Block curated drop. Going to be some hype around that one, and maybe a little MYRIAD announcement as well. Before we dig into it, want to give a shout out to our sponsors here. First up, Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect is the connectivity network shaping the future of on-chain UX. If you've connected to a Web3 app, you've seen Wallet Connect. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto as recognizable as Visa at the checkout. If you want to learn more, follow at Wallet Connect on X and Telegram to stay ahead of what's next. And Kraken Pro gives active traders exactly what they need: deep liquidity, full customization, and 350 plus trading pairs. Build your own layout with drag and drop modules and trade seamlessly across desktop or mobile. Go to pro.kraken.com and trade without trade-offs. All right. Well, Charlie, if you don't mind, let's hit the intro music and we'll get into this.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. On FOMO hour cause the kid can't miss.
Ready to patch some barriers. Well, folks, we're right before the show. We've got a new REKT flavor, Moon Crush. The official collab drink of REKT and MoonPay. This can is out of this world. I'm loving this purple branding. I don't know the exact flavor. I'm not sure if that has been released yet. It looks like there's a bit to unpack from this drop, but this is going to be a big one. So very excited for that here today as well. But let's get into the market report here to start things off. So crypto majors, baby. Oh boy, we are green this morning. Bitcoin back over 114K. We haven't seen that number in a while, up 2% on the day. ETH flipping big green, up 3%, 44.48. Solana leading the way, up 6% at 225, getting to a critical level here. Perhaps some green skies ahead. This is coming after arguably the biggest news of this morning. US PPI producer prices are going negative month over month. They're down 0.1% month over month. That is well below expectations of a 0.3% increase, rising now just 2.6% year over year. Again, well below 3.3% expected. So I believe stocks are green on the back of that. Yes, S&P 500 up at new all-time high on the back of this. I want to say gold also is basically back to all-time high. Yeah, it's cruising at 36.90. The dollar down. It's doing all right today. Looks like it's basically even, hanging out at 97.80. The 10-year hanging out at 4.06. So it's where are we at in the week? Yeah, down a bit from where we were last week, kind of chopping so far through this week. We'll see. We do have CPI data coming in tomorrow. I think that is still a hurdle to get through. getting very excited about this PPI print and what it means for inflation. I mean, taking a step back, PPI decreasing means that we're perhaps avoiding a stagflation situation. The Federal Reserve, their mandate of keeping inflation manageable and boosting jobs. We know the jobs report was revised. The job situation is not great in the U.S. The Fed has to fix that. Their other concern was balancing inflation. It seems like inflation not as bad as it was made out to be. So it looks like we are set up well for rate cuts. I believe the CME has odds of 50 up a bit. Yeah, so this was down to 8% yesterday. 8% chance of a 50 bips cut next week, a week from today. At the next FOMC meeting, it is now 12%. So that's up 50% on the day. Let's take a look at Polymarket. What is the Polymarket rate cut? Here we are. Looks like, oh, wow, 17% on Poly. That's about as high as it has been. So again, a bit of a disconnect. Polymarket bettors are much heavier on that 50 bips than CME. So a bit of an arb spot there as well. Clearly, our coins like this news. I also saw a headline around mortgages. Let's see if I can pull this up. The mortgage numbers are the highest they've been in 3 years. And that's across refinancing applications as well as new mortgages. So the 10-year coming down, rates are dropping. There is more demand for housing in the U.S. It's funny how that all works. I think the other big macro story of the day was out of Oracle stock. This came in yesterday at close, and Oracle is up 40% today. Wow. And incredible. I'm seeing I'm not apparently. Oh, my screen share is not staying with us. Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second, and I'll get that fixed. Yeah, Oracle stock up 40% today, 337, and this comes on the back of some new information they released that basically demand for AI infra, AI data centers is just well beyond what market expectations were. So this stock absolutely soaring. Several crypto stocks, mining stocks mooned on the back of this as well. I saw Mando retweet Cold-Blooded Shiller. Cold-Blooded Shiller called this out here this morning. But just look at these moves. CIFR, Cipher up 19% yesterday. Iron up 15%. Riot, a big Bitcoin miner, that's up 13%. American Bitcoin, another Bitcoin miner, up 11%. Galaxy, who was getting into the data center game, up 10% as well. So huge day for the mining stocks. I haven't checked in yet this morning to see how that is continuing, but certainly a big sector to watch there. I think going down the risk curve a bit, I think the big story in coins has been pump. Pump now up a full 100% off the late August bottom. It's at 5.6 billion. Clean 2x in basically 2.5 weeks. And for good reason. If you take a look at the weekly revenue numbers, I tweeted this out this morning. Hyperliquid and Pump, neck and neck, folks. Hyperliquid did 16 million in revenue in the past 7 days. Pump's done 14 million. Within 10%, Hype is trading at 10x the FDV. So there's a disconnect there. And I think most are starting to realize that Pump is likely undervalued comparatively here. So I used to think 8 to 10 billion was perhaps the target level for Pump, but I don't know. That might be conservative. So I think it can clearly continue. And the Solana meme streets were alive yesterday. Some of the biggest green that I remember seeing for most of this summer. I'm not crazy market caps by any means, but the Arena token up 700% to $21 million on the day. That's 67 coins, 67, up 30%. Got the Binance Pump yesterday. The Streamer coin up 300%. It was up 400% when I woke up this morning. Just broadly, some strong action on the board. It's mostly pump coins, and it's driving the revenue, which is driving the buybacks. pump continues to look good. So those were some of the big movers that I saw. We might go into some more specifics when Mando and Farouk end up joining. I think arguably the biggest story of the day from a crypto perspective that wasn't really getting talked about much was this Senate Democrats headline. So basically what's happening is we know that the crypto market structure bill, one of the most important bills to go through Congress here for the remainder of 2025, is up for discussion right now. Setting the tone, kind of setting back behind all of this, the biggest concern on most people's minds with this whole trend of crypto becoming more and more politicized, the Trump family leaning in, perhaps enriching themselves, is if there is a shift in power in 2028 or perhaps even in the midterms, that we might either see progress stalled or worst case, a lot of clawbacks and reversals in 2028, right? That is, I think, one of the more consensus fears out there for broader crypto right now. Well, we're starting to see some signs of progress that might not be, in fact, the case. So it looks like yesterday a group of 12 Senate Democrats released a new policy framework. It lays out the conditions that they want to have met for them to come to the table to help work on bipartisan crypto market structure bills. So basically what they want, their biggest demand, they want seats at the SEC and the CFTC. Both of those groups have 5 commissioners. They are capped at 3 commissioners per party. The Democrats want their seats there. They also want consumer protection conditions, jurisdictional clarity between the SEC and CFTC. They want rules for these issuers. They want guardrails on illicit finance. And they basically don't want any new crypto regulation to be bypassing existing TradFi regulations and securities regulations, which on my read of this from this reporting from Sander Lutz, and I do encourage folks to go read this, it all felt pretty reasonable to me. Like these were not outlandish requests or demands by any means from the Dems. And I actually think this is incredibly positive. It shows that we can actually move forward. And if the situation does happen where Dems come to power in 2028, maybe we will have laid a real framework and groundwork that doesn't get reversed because both parties have effectively agreed on it. At least that is my hope. I still think that the broad take that in 2028 all of this will get reversed is an argument that has some holes in it. Exactly how would that play out? I don't really know. It feels like one of those things that's kind of a straw man to a degree, but I understand why folks are concerned about it. And we also saw related to the Trump family, Eric Trump was removed from Alt 5 Sigma, which is the World Liberty Fi backed company. So he's off the board. So one Trump family member a bit removed from power, at least at one new crypto entity. And we also saw the news that Trump Media, well, Truth Social and Truth Plus, rather, they are going to move forward with the program that rewards their users gems with CRO tokens. So we already knew they had this partnership with Kronos CRO or Crypto.com rather, and the CRO token. It looks like Truth Social is not going to launch its own token. So they're just going to be partnering with CRO, which I think is also a net positive. We do not need another Trump token hitting this market at this point in time. So I thought that was a big one. Certainly some progress for us all to point to. So I was quite happy about that. I think another big headline from the day was, I keep pulling that up, was Hyperliquid. So Hyperliquid has this ongoing proposal. Wait, do we have him? Do we have Mando, the man in the studio?
Yeah, sorry about that. Traveling, but I think I'm here.
Awesome. Well, we got you. Well, I've been rambling, running us through the news, Mando, but I'm happy to take a step back. Man, big morning.
Looks good.
Yeah, the board looks really good. PPI came in under. Curious, what's top of mind for you?
I think we now have this macro setup where, because PPI came in low and then we had the job revision yesterday, we're looking highly likely for multiple rate cuts by year end now, potentially even some early next year. And that's just meant a bit more of a risk-on attitude. So it's obviously led by the majors. I think Bitcoin and Solana have been the strongest, but this is also now extending into like majority of the Solana alts as well, and all the revenue generating protocols. But it's kind of what we said on Monday, or what I was tweeting about over the weekend. Just a lot of people had taken profits, or were talking about, this is the end of the cycle after a 10% move lower in Bitcoin, and a 15% move lower in ETH, and I just didn't see it. Didn't feel frothy by any means, and I think we're now chasing the best narratives higher. Things like Pump, Hype, Athena, all of felt like chases, and then now it feels like maybe even some of the meme coins look like they're getting chased higher. Pengu, Filecoin being probably like the two biggest in Solana, but this feels like it could extend down. So I really like the setup here. I think people were underinvested, and now I think we're gonna hedge higher. What often happens is, PPI came out today. We will have an even more important metric tomorrow, which is CPI, and often that can reverse some of the gains from today. But I just don't really see the really bearish setup here, other than we've come so far, which I don't know if that's really enough.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Trying to pull up. Yeah, here we are. So Bitcoin back over 114. I've once again found myself getting very excited, and I do know that we have to get through CPI tomorrow. So I guess we've got CPI tomorrow, and then probably clear skies until next Wednesday. Maybe some de-risking ahead of next Wednesday's FOMC. Is it going to be 25 bips? Is it going to be 50 bips?
It will be 25, but I think they'll leave a lot of room. You have to understand that 50 bips, a 50 bip move, often indicates that the Fed needs to admit they got stuff wrong, and I don't think they would. So I think they just stick it at 25 and then indicate they're going to do more. I think that we are going to see more volatility, but we're going to go higher. That's my guess. I continue, I made the call on the show. Bitcoin all-time high by end of October, and didn't feel like that was going to happen. I think we're still going to do that. So I think you're meant to own these things. JLP continues to be my favorite majors exposure, let's say. Hit another all-time high again today.
Wow.
Just an obvious trade, in my opinion. I've got a decent bag of this now, and then in terms of altcoins, which I like, look, I do think some of the major memes suddenly look okay. In terms of that breakout, I still think I prefer to own Bitcoin and JLP as the majority of my bag, but yeah, it does feel like some of the memes are bouncing here.
They are. Let's take a look at the board.
And the revenue generating stuff. Like Pump has been a good trade. And Hype and Athena seem like, but it feels like everyone's in those trades.
Yeah,
I really like
those. Pyth is still up there, right? They got the benefit from the whole chain link. U.S. government data coming on chain using their oracles. Everyone's talking Pump, Hyperliquid, Athena. Farouk heard that we were talking about memes.
Dude, I heard memes. My ears started scratching. You can hear. I ran back upstairs. I heard memes. Did you call my name?
Yeah, so Mando was just saying that some of the memes, I think maybe the Solana memes, look good.
Is he elite waving the memes?
We got the buy signal, my friend. We got the buy signal.
Oh, you got the signal?
The signal.
Your signal, or the Elliott wave signal?
My signal, not the one that actually works.
You know what comes after A, B, C, D, E?
0. I've actually got to run now. But I will be,
see you, dude.
Well, thank you for jumping in. Save everyone from my rambling.
So catch me up here. What because Mendo has these like indicators, right? We'll make him share a screen tomorrow on the show.
We need to, because I'm just starting to scratch the surface of the true Mando TA.
Oh,
And I feel like it's
he's
the
a
TA
fucking
that
chat.
I need an unlock of.
Let me tell you something. Do you remember that one time? I think it was with you, dude. Early Tyler, like when he shared a screen, or was it with Ovi still?
He's done it a handful of times, like
Yeah.
on the serious macro days where he starts pulling out his charts and
Yeah.
he's showing things that I've never even seen before.
So his indicator this morning, because I asked him, I think the Farcoin indicator hadn't hit yet. So it hit for REKT and it hit for Pingu, which he took yesterday. But I think his Farcoin indicator was like at 88 or 86, I forget. And that's why right now he just told me I got the signal. So that's the Farcoin signal on Euphoric. Let's go. But yeah, he's got all these like indicators. He doesn't trade with like lines and all that stuff. And I'm assuming that yeah, 86. Basically, it may be a buy signal if it goes above 0.86. That's an indicator.
Well, there you have it. And we're sitting at 88 cents right now. But I mean, look at these 7-day numbers, right? So Pingu's up 15%. Pump, we talked about, it's up 40%. It's one of the biggest movers in all of crypto. Bonk's up 15%. Whiff's up 12. Farcoin's up 11. Popcat's up 10%. I mean, it does look like pretty much all the big memes. Useless up 26. Most of the big memes are up 10, 15%. And it feels like this move just getting started. We talked about this Doge ETF. Doge ETF is coming tomorrow, folks, which might light this market on fire even more. But a part of it, and we haven't talked about Solana yet on this show, Farouk, but I think we need to. It hit 225 this morning.
We bottomed it. I mean, this show is one of the only shows in all of crypto that told you that Solana was bottomed at 160 when everybody pivoted to Ethereum and during the DAT run. I'm just saying.
It looks real good. So where did we bottom in April? Solana bottomed 107. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to like low hundreds.
107. So it's up a clean 2x.
Wouldn't be surprised if we even ticked to 98, 99. Like it was like really bad, dude.
Yeah,
it was sentiment was in the gutter. Like the bottom ticked on TradingView was actually, oh wow, dude, 95, Tyler, on TradingView. Like if you go bottom tick, 95.
Then even in August, like we got the big pump in July all the way back to 205, and then it went straight back to 150, and everyone again was just kind of the chorus that Solana's stuck in the range.
Yeah,
it'll pump and then it'll dip, and then it's more of a Bitcoin and ETH market, and then we got the DAT trade, or the DAT news rather, and the Solana DAT news kind of changed everything, and now it looks like one of the best charts in all of crypto, at least for the majors.
The most important ascending wedge.
Well, starting to break out. I wish we had your lines. And
oh, here I can share my lines.
Yeah, I can stop sharing and we can see.
Yeah, I got you. I'm back at the desk, baby. I got you. Hold on. Oh, there we're back. Look at this. Sick. We'll talk about this later. It just went live. There it is. I have not. If you've been following the show on Kick, like on video, I don't touch this because I don't TA and I don't trade anymore. I haven't made a trade in months. So these lines haven't moved since like here, I think, since July, and looks like we fully. This is a full breakout. It was at 220, so we're looking good, dude.
Yeah, it looks real good.
Also, so Bitcoin lines here. 113 was the one that we really need to break through. Looks like it would be nice to close above that, of course, Ty, but
I told Mando I'm very excited, but I don't want to say too much.
No,
because we got CPI tomorrow. We have to clear another hurdle.
Yeah, I know.
But this is the level, right? Somewhere like around 113.5.
13.5.
Some of the TA folks that I follow, like they want to see Bitcoin above the range, but they also want to see it hit it and hold it, right? So if we just go back to 112.9 at 4 o'clock today, right, you can kind of just throw it away. But
yeah,
I mean, looking at this last week of price action, I mean, it kind of looks like we're kind of grinding up. Like we're not seeing explosive moves by any means, but we are starting to move. Is that the REKT bottom? Do we need to pull up the
I mean, I was just looking at REKT like before the show as well. It's so it looks good, man. Like
good.
like
Okay.
double bottom here. I don't like if you wanted to sell, like you like all the people that got 2 year fork at 600 mil, which including myself, right? I was like way 2 year fork, but obviously I'm not touching my bag, at least not here. Sold. A lot of people got also shaken out, right? Because you're like, oh, this thing went up too much, like it's got a dump, which it did, right? So you were right essentially if you sold at 600 mil, but now you're like, okay, he's back. Summer's over. He's launching a new flavor with MoonPay, mind you, which is not a no small feat. It's gonna sell out. Which, by the way, this is the most important sale they've ever had. This is the sale where they beat that 1 million in year one.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I didn't have a chance. The news came out right before the show.
I believe so. I'm like 99.99% sure. I'm gonna confirm with you, but I'm like almost sure.
Should we just pull up the announcement and go through it? 'Cause I feel like this is a big one.
Yeah. Let's go through it right now. I asked Ovi real quick on text, but like I'm like pretty much sure because he said this is a big one the other day to me.
It might be on the REKT Drinks X.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're doing an event in Singapore. Oh, nice. REKT KuCoin 8th anniversary in Singapore. That's nice. I have to pull up. REKT drinks. I love the purple, by the way. Okay. And by the way, we should talk about this one tweet I saw about the Face Sports thing because that's also bullish as fuck. But let's talk about this.
All right. So there are incentives. It looks like there's going to be drink points. So different tiers of how much REKT you hold, you'll earn more, up from 1.2x if you hold $1 billion, all the way to 2x if you hold $1 trillion. REKT trillionaires, euphoric once again. You'll need an ETH wallet address at checkout. Do we have? Okay, it doesn't look like we have any more of the supply details. At least
you must enter. I mean, he always does like what, like 200, like this has got to be the one, right?
the last few releases have been smaller scale, right? So, and they've been selling out super fast. I think.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. So Tabs and Ovi just confirmed.
Nice. So, how many cans are we talking? Were they at like 700 million or 700,000?
It must be, yeah, it has to be over 200K cans because they definitely were not at 800K yet. So I think we were at like how many cans? Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be up there, but yeah.
So REKT Cabal, our listeners, our beloved listeners, you've been with us for years now. This is the scale you want to show up for.
Yeah.
This is the big dog.
This is it.
Let's get to 1 million. The can looks fantastic.
Whew.
Do we know the flavor?
I know it, but I don't know if it's been made public, so I don't know.
Let's not.
I don't want to ruin Ovi's moment. I actually made him tell me. He was helping with with some MYRIAD stuff the other day on the call. We needed some advice from him, and then I was like, "Yo, what's the flavor?" Because he said it's his favorite.
The obvious take is that it's great, but they always do like the sleight of hand, so it's not going to be.
Yeah.
The can looks awesome. Like I can tell you right now that if all these cans are in my fridge, my kids are going to reach for the purple one, 100%.
It's on the website, but they didn't say anywhere. Does it maybe say it on here? Flavored sparkling water.
Yeah, can we rotate the box?
Can we? No, hold on. There's another picture.
All right, zoom in on the Moon Crush. It's called Moon Crush. On the right, there it is. Oh no, this is powered by.
White peach flavoring. There it is, and raspberry. Right. So that okay, I can say it. It's white peach raspberry.
White peach raspberry.
I can say it now. All right.
I can't really picture that flavor in my head.
White peach, I can picture because I love white peaches. I'm a big white peach guy. With white peach raspberry, I can't imagine it, but I'm excited. It's provocative.
Ibra's saying that OSF already announced the
Oh, he already announced. Okay, my bad. I just didn't want to like steal his thunder here, but this is nice. Low calorie, no caffeine, no artificial sweetener. So they're also tapping into the healthy side, dude. You know. I like that.
There, so it's 20 calories. So there's a question in the chat. Are these waters or energy drinks? Not energy drinks. No caffeine.
No, they're not energy drinks.
It's whatever you want. It's natural sugar, right? It's not like a American sugar.
No.
It's I'm blanking on what the actual ingredient is.
Carbohydrate, organic agave.
Yeah, perfect. So agave, it's
like tequila.
Yeah.
There you go.
They taste good.
They taste really good, dude. My mom just left yesterday after spending a month with me at home, and I think she must have gone through like 2 cans a day for a month. It was just good. I need someone to help me. Tabs like ship me like 250 cans of every single flavor. But I'm excited for this one. Big white peach guy, so I can't wait to taste that, and it's gonna be really, really good. But yeah, I don't know what you covered, so I'm assuming you've already gone through markets, so we don't really need to go through that. But what else
Yeah,
do we have?
we went through most of the news. YEET code green only. I did not read off that code.
Oh, there you go.
Producer Charlie clearly bulled up on the price action today.
I love Charlie's codes. I have to say, sorry, Sam's, but Charlie's being really pretty creative with them.
He really is. So yeah, we talked. We didn't get into I was just starting to get into the Hyperliquid proposal battle that's been playing out right before.
So break it down for us, because I know there's some big players involved, and I'm very curious about it.
Trying to find. Okay, so who will win the USDH ticker? So there's been a whole lot of action. You can maybe say controversy on this market. So Native Markets is a heavy favorite at 78% to win right now. Hasib from Dragonfly basically came out and posted yesterday that people had come to him and said that they effectively thought that this RFP was rigged. So the way this is working is these different teams have the ability to bid via auction for this USDH ticker and effectively bring a stable coin to the Hyperliquid ecosystem. For perspective, 10% of Circle's USDC volume TVL happens on Hyperliquid. So we're talking a huge pie. Like there's a big prize to go for. And it's not a huge stretch to think that a Hyperliquid native stablecoin will get a line that people will rotate, and it will be a lion's share of the action. We'll move over to this Hyperliquid stablecoin. So there are huge incentives to do it. They put it out for RFP, and there's what Hasib is saying is that they think it was effectively rigged for Native Markets, that the validators who are primarily voting via the governance vote prefer them, and that's not being a fair RFP process. So that was his perspective. A lot of folks pushed back against that. I think the truth is probably somewhere in the middle, but part of the reason why they've been pushing back was like Athena came out with a proposal. Athena crushing the stablecoin game right now. Immediately jumped out. They flipped. They became a favorite briefly. They were like a 50% favorite to win, and then basically went straight to zero. They're at 3% chance to win right now. Paxos is sitting at 18%. Kix has been laying out the case for Paxos. I'm a little less familiar, but I think they've done a lot of stablecoin.
Well, didn't they do PayPal?
Yes.
I would bet. I would take the yes on Athena here at 3 cents, just in case.
It's a tricky one. I think if you want to bet this, the no side on Native Markets is interesting because you get the 4x and you get the whole field, right? Versus just trying to individually bet.
Sure.
Athena. I mean, Athena, you get 30 to 1, but I mean, I think it's probably 30 to 1 for a reason.
Yeah.
At this point. So it looks like Native Markets probably going to get it. But just an interesting twist. And I feel like if it wasn't for this prediction market, I'm not sure that we would have even seen the hubbub, right? Like I feel like this prediction market has kind of changed the conversation. I
like it
to a degree. So yeah, once people have skin in the game, turns out they care more about these decisions, right? Because as a native Hyperliquid ecosystem trader, I don't know that you really necessarily care if the USDH stablecoin is coming from Native Markets, from Paxos, from Athena. It doesn't really necessarily impact you. But if you had money in this prediction market, it impacts you. So we're starting to see that. Do we have a prediction market announcement from MYRIAD today?
We do. It just went live right now, actually. So I may as well get into that. Speaking of predict, oh wow, it's not even on here yet. Okay, so the market went live, but I don't even know if the announcement went live. There it is. There it is, Canelo versus Crawford. We're actually partnering with the folks over at Nobody Sausage to present to you guys this market. And what's special about this one is that Nobody Sausage is sponsoring, you know the meme, right? The meme, they're pretty iconic. They're sponsoring Crawford. And Crawford is the person fighting Canelo on the 13th of September on Netflix officially. So this is pretty legitimate. Like, this is pretty big. And good way for us to tap in outside of our realm here, as we're technically like the only market, right? Well, not the only market offering, because it's obviously on other markets as well, but we're the only one that's like kind of like officially tied to one of the fighters, which is super freaking sick here. We have some pretty deep liquidity for it, so you're able to like really slam this one, and I'm really excited about it. What was it that talked about nobody on the show? It was Easy, remember, a few months ago? But seems like they're still cooking, and they have a lot of stuff going on. So this is really a market that we're doing in partnership with Nobody Sausage, and I'm excited for this, dude. I think it's gonna be one of our really fun ones.
So I'm not following boxing super closely, or UFC these days. Do you have a read on?
Well, Canelo is favorite by
Yeah.
quite a bit. It's about 60-40 across the board. So whether it's like, sports books, Kalshi, Polymarket, etc. Canelo, being an iconic, boxer, really, really good. So he's definitely favorite, but hey, everybody likes an underdog story. And it's good that, there are ways of Wang saying, Crawford is moving up 2 weight classes. So it's definitely not an easy one for him, but it should be interesting. And what I like though, Tyler, again, like, Netflix started getting into sports. So they did like the Jake Paul fight, etc. Like, this is a Netflix event. So very, very excited to see where this one goes.
It'll be huge. And so, like, Nobody Sausage. I mean, how about that? Like, do we need to talk about that for a second? So, a meme coin.
Yeah. How are they
sponsoring? They're sponsoring the MYRIAD market. Like, what is their tie-in to this?
So they're sponsoring the boxer and partnering with us on MYRIAD. So they're gonna be on. Oh wow! Holy shit! What the fuck? So Easy came on the show here, and remember he was saying your buy is at 26 mil. So remember that show?
What's it at now? I can't.
82 million.
All right, little 3x on Nobody Sausage. How about that?
The fuck? And we didn't even take the trade.
Sausage all over my face on this one.
Sausage all over my face on that one. Hold on, look. It's actually pretty cool. So this is one of the larger, this is a huge partnership for like a meme coin for Web 2, like Web 2 facing.
Yes.
Because like when you this is awesome. Let me show you. They where's the post that they made? See, Kraken's involved. Like everyone's really like pushing this. So it's gonna be on the shorts exactly like this. Like in IRL, this is what's gonna be on his shorts. Yeah. So when the opportunity came about, they reached out to me and they're like, yo, because I guess I didn't even know my homie's the one like behind all of this. And he was like, yo, like, we want to run MYRIAD markets with you. I'm like, yeah, I'm in.
This is crazy. I mean, this has to be one of the single biggest meme sponsorships of all time.
Yeah, it is. I mean, this is a Netflix sporting event, and even if someone's not too familiar with boxing, you tend to know Canelo. Like, he's arguably going to go down as one of the greatest boxers once he's done. Yeah. Like, just an overall legend. These Mexican lads, bro, they are like cooking in the boxing world. So it's really, really cool to see that. I wonder if he shared it as well, right? Let's follow the guy. I'm pretty sure he shared, not the market yet, would be nice, but I'm pretty sure he shared the other day. There it is. See, anybody can be nobody, and he shared the announcement.
It's huge, and I mean, we talk about trading memes on the show, but for your meme to continue to be relevant, you effectively either it needs to be an iconic meme or it needs to have a really strong team behind it, pushing it forward. Clearly, this is a strong team, like, arguably the strongest we've ever seen to be able to land a sponsorship like this. I don't own any. I wish I did. I wish I did, because I think this.
Dude, Easy was on the show. When did Easy come on the show? Motherfucker.
A while back now.
I wonder when it was. I'm curious. It was Easy Eats, right? Oh, the Easy Road. No, that's you and I. Just like Bodega. Is that his username? Easy Eats Bodega. There it is. He came on the show.
Was that? It couldn't have been in April.
This one. No, it was July.
Okay, late July. All right.
Well, that's when we posted this. July 23. Yeah, July 23. Yeah, July 23 is when he came on the show. So July 23 was here, and on the show he TA'd it, right? He's like, it was actually right there. See right there. There it is. Let me expand for you. You can see, right? And it was here, and he was like, it's dipping now because he was dipping on the show. He's like, your line in the sign is around like 26 mil, he said. So we went a little under, but that's not bad, dude.
I mean, it basically went sideways for a month, and then
Bang.
now it's up 3x. So if you bought and held, you're feeling real good. That was a good.
Yeah. That's very good. Good for them. But yeah, I'm excited, man. Again, like we're just trying to find like more product PMF, and we're just like trying to get more eyes on Myriad. And obviously, like we were talking about this show this morning with the team, like you can't just go crypto native, right? You got to start like trying to find ways to get like I think Kalshi and Poly Market are cooking because they're not just crypto people, right? We can't fight for the same like 30,000, 40,000 users here because not much more than that, by the way. So you got to start getting out there.
Absolutely. So love it. Should be a good market. I don't really have an edge. I guess I like Canelo.
Well, I'm rooting for Crawford because I have to. You know what I mean? Like the Nobody Sausage is team is partnered with us in this, so I'm rooting for the Nobody Sausage team and for Crawford. There we go. And because he's the underdog.
There you have
it. So I'm excited for that. Anyways, what else? I mean, we're gonna get some money away soon, but was there anything else?
Yeah, going down to NFTs for a bit. So there is a Jack Butcher art blocks curated coming up. Okay. So this is going to be the second to last. So we knew that they're capping art blocks at 500. 2 curateds left. It's going to be his, and then there's going to be the final one. It's called Gas Wars. It's a very interesting mechanic. It's effectively like an airplane, and it's interactive, and the pieces are all selling from $1 to $4.99, and you can kind of create your own generative pieces. So the art is interesting. It's kind of in that classic Jack Butcher style. I think from a trading perspective, this will be very interesting because it's Jack Butcher, second to last art blocks. We saw some big action on the Snowfro curated that came out a couple weeks back. This comes out next week. Hasn't been a whole lot of action in the NFT streets lately with respect to new mints. So I think folks are going to be dialed up for this one, especially now we got the new OpenSea trading incentives too, right? There's even more reason to be trading these to earn more XP for the upcoming C token drop. So I think that's going to be a big one. CyberKong's did their Kong airdrop today. I think that already came out and may have at least the claim portion.
Does that mean I get some Kong because they gifted me a CyberKong like 2 months ago?
Oh, if you own one, maybe. So like I was eligible on a couple walls because of NFT trading volume, but it was first come, first serve. And I think it's all closed already.
CyberKong. All right, I'm gonna have to see that. So it's on. You're telling me that I just want to make sure I don't get like.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there's the C. There's a token address.
There you go. You have the CA, and then okay. So this is the official. I just like to make sure, just gonna be sure. So there's that. There's a lot of exciting things, dude. I'm hyped about September, dude. Like I'm really praying this price action stays. Like we closed big tonight, Ty. Like everyone's wrong. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be. This is exciting. Like September's starting to be really fucking hype.
Well, we need a good close today, and we need a good open tomorrow on the. We need a good CPI print. We need CPI just not to be bad.
I mean, at this stage, like weren't all the numbers kind of bad?
Well, PPI was good.
Yeah. Okay.
So PPI came in under, showing so
inflation
is not that bad.
Okay.
But if CPI comes in super hot, it kind of negates that, right? And we're probably back to a little bit more chop. I think it's chop and grind up versus chop and grind down, but I'd love for us just to start moving up a little more violently, if I'm being honest.
Don't we all?
We're ready for it. We got 50 bips cut. We're lagging into money supply by the most amount in Bitcoin's history right now. It seems like the whales are keeping us down artificially. It's a beach ball underwater. Let us.
Did Mando talk about his post today about the stocks and everything?
He didn't. I did a bit. It's all tied to Oracle. So yeah. Oracle blasted up 40% today on the back of just massive demand for AI data centers and AI infra. So all these mining companies are now they're also kind of going to that AI data center angle, which makes sense. They've got the the infrastructure for it. So now they're catching this bid. And, I mean, this is a crazy board. I actually kind of disagree with Mando. Like, I don't know that it is bullish for crypto tokens necessarily. Like, I don't know that mining stocks going up correlates to Bitcoin, Ether, Sol that much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a net positive, but
Just say it's going up. So that's simple.
we're going up. I mean, he's bullish. His indicators are flashing. The Mando indicators are flashing, folks. I think if you take away one thing from today's show, it is that you did miss my spiel on the Democrats coming across the aisle. Sander Lutz wrote a very nice piece for Decrypt. I encourage folks to go read that. But basically, the Democrats want to work with the Republicans on this crypto market structure bill. They laid out a list of conditions that were all pretty reasonable. And I think if they can come and work together now and put together bipartisan crypto regulatory framework, that alleviates some of the risks of 2028 big reversals and clawbacks. If this was all driven solely by the right, solely by what is Trump equals crypto, that's where we're in a dangerous place. And I think if we come to the table now, it's less dangerous. So I think that's a big one to watch, but it seems very positive. And other than that, maybe we just start giving some money away.
Let's go. Let's give some money away. Larry Ellison is the richest man in the world now.
Did he flip Elon?
Yeah, he just flipped Elon.
Wait, quickly, let me riff on that a little bit. We got a few minutes left in the show, folks.
Yeah, I got time.
I bought a new Tesla this past weekend.
You did?
It is by far the best driving experience, the best car buying experience that I've ever been through. It is so seamless. You get on the app. They give you a series of tasks to do. You do the tasks. You get your car in a week. And then I've got the full self-driving on this thing. Like, I've done from my suburb to downtown Chicago. I don't touch the wheel. It is incredible.
Are you trading in your Tesla yet on a big screen?
I've only done the full self-driving half a dozen times. So I'm still like actively watching and like prepared to grab the wheel if I need to. But
to look at the wow. Well, this is why, by the way.
Well, that's why he is. But pulling this back to Tesla and Tesla stock, Teslas are the best cars.
Yeah.
They're going to continue to crush. Elon also, they announced yesterday he's getting into the transformer business, which I think I saw that the U.S. is currently heavily relying on China for transformers. We know that power is like the most critical industry for AI for the foreseeable future. We need power in every single way we can get it. Transformers are going to be a part of that. Anyway, I think Elon is going to continue.
Hold on.
Very successful businesses.
We used to say Tesla as this chart as Ethereum. It's literally the same exact chart as Solana.
Hey-o, we've unlocked a new fractal, folks.
Hold on, but look at this, brother. Tesla, Solana. Tesla, Solana. Hold on. Am I the only one? Look, sorry, you got to zoom like this. Look, sorry. This is the right zoom. Look at this.
Wow.
The most important ascending wedge on the NASDAQ. Right there.
Man, Tesla looks good here too.
Tesla looks fucking amazing, dude. Look at this. Look at this. You got a perfect ascent. Should we draw lines on Tessie?
Yes.
Are we going to draw Tessie lines? Now that Tyler owns a Tesla, we must spend at least a few minutes on the show.
It all comes full circle. Time circle.
Tell me this ain't the same shit. You know what I mean? Like what?
This is incredible.
Oh my god!
I need Tesla stock exposure. Is my other takeaway from this.
You can buy them on Solana.
Harder to buy. That is true. I don't know. Do we have tokenized Oracle stock on the Solana blockchain?
I don't know about Oracle, but you have Tesla for sure.
Yeah, I know we have Tesla. I forgot that you could buy it on chain. Man, see, that's how early we are. I'm not thinking about tokenized stocks on the Solana blockchain yet, folks. In my day-to-day.
Dude, come on, man. Get with the program, Tyler. You buy a Tesla, you gotta buy the same amount as the car as shares on the Solana blockchain, right?
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
There you go. Tesla X. Boom. Could buy some shares. What up? Is there Oracle? Is there Oracle? What's Oracle's ticker? There. Wow. There's Oracle as well. Sheesh. Oh,
Solana versus Tesla stock for the remainder of 2025. Wow, that's
dude. Oh yeah. I unlocked something in you right now. Because the Bitcoin CryptoPunk ratio is boring now. It's like it's far gone. It's
we
over.
won.
We won
the race.
It's over. But the Solana Tesla fractal. That's an interesting one. I like it. Well, punks are just stuck at 200, eh? I'm looking for the first time now.
Yeah, it's been buying has been very few and far between. We had the one.
It's like one, yeah.
And bought 10. And other than that, it's been kind of crickets. OpenSea bought one. Shout out to OpenSea. They bought a penguin yesterday as well. Yeah, still waiting on these punk dats. Everyone's chatting. Punk treasury codes are coming. We're ready for you. If you need help.
If they're able to raise. Yeah, let's see. All right. So this is good. I like that. Nice. Which Tesla? Which model? Why?
I got the X, the SUV.
Oh, I love the doors. Yeah, with kids and stuff.
Doors are cool. It's fast, man.
I know. I've driven it. I drove it a few years ago. Obviously, it's faster now, but those things are so fast. So you had like the white interior.
I had to get the white 6 seats. It's very roomy. It's much easier to get into the 6 seats than it is some of the more traditional SUVs.
It's really nice, I have to say, like the seats and stuff inside. But anyways, this is a nice one. I love that. Well, congrats on the new car. Charlie, let's give some money away. So you spin the wheel and I move to Chrome. All right, spin the wheel. Let's check it out. Vera. Congratulations. You, King Veron. Oh, that's his name. That's not Vera. King Veron. Are you here? King Veron, while you send a message, let me move over. I'm back. There we go. That was quick. Okay, it's much quicker now. Okay. So I'm here. King Veron. King Veron, where are you at? And I'm going to put the chat here on the side of my screen so we don't do like I did the other day. It kind of looked bad on the video. King Veron, is he here? King Veron. Ah, he's here. Is here. I see you. King Veron. All right. Should we play some Risky Click or some Lamb Chop?
I haven't played Risky Click in a long time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Risky Click. All right, King Veron. Let's take you to the casino. King Veron. Whoops, I am definitely sharing the wrong screen here. There you go. King Veron, let's take you to the casino. All right. No, we're missing money. Mando. Damn it. Fuck.
He's en route.
We're missing 100-something bucks. Hold on. I may have to fund here. No. Oh, but I don't have USDT. Fuck. We missing money on YEET for the giveaway. Let's add some for tomorrow. So what we can do, worst case, is he gets one run now because you have enough for one run, and we gives him the second run tomorrow. But there's still another win.
Little split run, huh?
So like he can play today, like one run, 250. So King Veron, congratulations, by the way. You make $500 already. So that's for sure. Don't worry, we're not rugging you. So that's for sure. And what we could do here, Tyler, is he can just like also will play for him tomorrow. He doesn't have to be there if he doesn't want to. Though you should be there every day.
Then we probably shouldn't do Risky Click. Is hard to play for someone. So we should probably
tomorrow. We can Plinko him tomorrow.
Or just Lamb Chop. We just go to the tracks.
Let's do Lamb Chop. All right. Let's play one round of Lamb Chop for you right now. Actually, if he makes money, we'll have enough of the 250 to play again. So let's see. Hey. If you lose the 250, King Veron, we're not gonna have enough to play again for you today. But if we do make some money, then we'll have enough money. Then we'll get Mando to fund the account again. So don't worry. Okay. Take everything I said back for now. Let's take you to the lamb chop. King Veyron, congratulations. You're already up $500. Now, what do you want to do? Lamb chop. What? Oh, you guys can hear the sound, right? Is this on the right thing?
Yeah, we can hear it.
So easy, medium, very hard, hard, very hard, death wish, $250. What do you want to do, King Veyron? What do you want to do? Medium. Ooh, maybe that's what it needs to be done. All right. And King Veyron, how far do you want to go? If not, I can start clicking the first one. We can do them one by one. You can still keep going, but I'd rather you tell us. Come on. 554. Okay, to here. Ooh, I like it. Halfway there. All right, Tyler. Let's go.
Let's move.
There we go. No, that's a good one. That's a good. Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes. Yes.
Woo. That was
King
easy.
Veyron,
That was an easy run, folks.
you can cash this out, or you can keep going. It's up to you.
Woo.
It's up to you. You have another run, that's for sure. Cash and go second. All right. Congratulations, King Veyron. Okay, that's not a bad cash out.
I would have gone one more if I was him. I've never seen that spot next to the tree.
Yeah, I agree. But you know what, King Veyron? Congrats. You're already up $1,050. So that's crazy. And we're actually able to play again, King Veyron. So what do you want to play? Easy, medium, hard, very hard, or death wish?
You gotta say it on medium, I think.
Do you even notice how medium does better in this show? Go again, medium. Let's go.
I'm noticing it now.
All right. Where do you want to go to, Veyron? I'll click the first one in the meantime. 254. Okay, 554. All right. You got Veyron, brother. Veyron, you are cooking, brother. You are cooking today. Veyron, you gotta hit the bar. One more. Veyron, you gotta. I don't want to make a decision for him, but this is a barn. This is a barn run. I feel it in my balls.
I would go to tracks, but that's me.
Last one on God. Oh, Veyron, you gotta keep going. Veyron. This is the best run we've ever had. Well, not ever, but like so.
It's up there.
He says, "Well, I know it's 1K." Okay, I don't want to be that guy. I don't know his situation either, Tyler. You know what I mean? Actually, it's more than 1K. You'd be leaving with 2K. He says, "I'm sorry." He says, "I'm sorry." We don't shame here.
No, that's fine.
We don't know people's situations. He says, "Okay." He said, "I'm out." All right, Tyler, I want to ask you. We're cashing you out. Don't worry, Veyron. How far do you think he would have gone? I will go ahead and say that this was either barn run or like 2 prior to the barn.
I personally would have gone 1 past the tracks.
Yeah. So I believe that, so Veyron just made, congrats by the way, we just gave away $19.50 to Veyron as the one out. Oh, what a call. What a call.
I would have lost because I would have 100% gone that final pre-tracks.
You know what's tricky about that one, Tyler? If he would have gone to this one, he would have tracked it and then he would have lost because of us.
Wow. That's one of the bigger hits we've had in a long time. So he just took Mando for what, 2,100?
29. No, sorry, 1950. Because it was 1050 and then 900 too. So 902. So wow. Congratulations. Woo! Big dub. Let's go. That was awesome. So congratulations to King Veyron. You just made 2 bets on the show. Appreciate you. And by the way, you played it right. Like he was actually not playing. He did it right.
Yeah, he played
it smart. Yeah, there you go. So congratulations. Let's fucking go. Tyler, we are back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's back on twice. Do the people know that yet?
They may not.
We'll talk about it tomorrow, right? Sure, we'll talk about that. Not tomorrow.
Big announcement to look out for.
Maybe we keep it for tomorrow. Big show for a big guest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's keep it for tomorrow. Let's keep the hype for tomorrow. In the meantime, y'all, make sure you show love to our Crawford and Canelo market because you know what? like there's a chance Netflix and the fighters and stuff see that market, right? So you want to make us look good, y'all. Let's get your predictions in on that one. Tyler, I'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.